perfect life. No takers. Alright, close enough. We have to come face to face with the reality that life isn't perfect. No matter what we do, there will always be challenges and adversities that will face us. These adversities will always try to take away the things that matter most to us, like our families, our friends, our loved ones, our faith, and even our very lives. Meet Nick. This is Nick Vujicic. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard about him. No big deal, but he was born without arms or legs. So just to give you some perspective about what that's like, if you could do something right now, take off your IDs, place it on your foot, and try to bring it from your foot to your mouth using only your foot.
Yep.
Yep, you can't even hold your legs, just bring the foot up there. So yeah, I think you guys now understand the difficulty. And to think that's already with the leg. Nick was born without any limbs at all. Alright, before you guys eat your shoes, come on, let's listen up. Being born without limbs, obviously Nick found himself very much different from other people. He grew up, in his childhood wondering if he still had a purpose in life, if his life really meant something. And he even contemplated suicide, he attempted it and almost died, but thankfully, he's alive now. And one day he came across this news article about this disabled guy who was able to live life well and inspire other people by giving talks despite his disability. And so Nick was inspired and he decided to start public speaking at the age of 19 too. And now, for some reason, he's an author. No limbs, he's an author. A musician, an actor, and his hobbies include fishing, painting, and guess what? Swimming. So y'all can search that up on video. I promise you it looks so cool when he does it. And he says something he says something really cool. He says, if God can use someone without arms and legs to be his hands and feet, then certainly he will be able to use any willing heart. Everybody say, willing heart.
Willing heart.
Okay. The first step for you to realize God's dream is for you to have a willing heart. Sometimes God might plant a dream that you don't necessarily like. It could be serving your really annoying siblings at home, loving that one unlovable classmate at school, or even helping out on a Sunday in church at Mass. You just need to be courageous and ready to see what God has in store for you. And of course, you see Nick now, you see with the microphone, looks super legit and all. Suddenly, Nick's dream to simply live and survive was gone. Instead, God had replaced that dream with a dream to reach out and inspire people with his life. Now, for a more personal example, bam! Thank you. I know. But hey, sometimes you never really know. Like in my case, God knows what you want even before you do. So, who here loves school? I honor you people. You guys are so cool. Who loves summer? Do you guys think those two words go together in the same sentence? Sorry. Well, allow me to give you some context. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a little bit misplaced, but there it is. If God can use a man without arms and legs to be his hands and feet, then he will certainly use any willing heart. But to give you some context on my situation, back in March, I was invited to study in the summer class program of Ateneo de Manila. And I, along with 71 other students, participated in classes that you would normally find in college. And just take to mind the fact that I'm incoming grade 12. But I can tell you more about those classes later, and personally. Many things about the program gave me doubts about joining. First of all, this was an honors program. So basically, the top 5 from each school around the country would take the test, and out of that group, only 72 would qualify. Imagine having, just think now, Imagine having to be compared in public to the brightest person you know. Now multiply that person by 700, and that's what we looked like at the time during the test. That's how anxious I felt when I tried out. Then there was the issue of time. Now, just to give you some context, it ran from, what month is it? It's May, right? It ran from April 4 until May, basically 4 days ago. So I took out my entire summer, putting away all my hobbies, all my dreams and wishes for my last summer in high school, just to take class in Ateneo with a bunch of nerds. And to think, if they had adjusted the schedule even a little bit, I might not even be here right now with you guys, speaking. So I really felt like that was a message from God telling me, wow, I've allotted this time for you. You should really try out the program, take it, see where it goes. But I found it hard accepting the offer. My personal dream was, well, for that summer, simply chilling out, playing frisbee every now and then, preparing for my last year in high school. Instead, I found myself taking classes in math, physics, and philosophy with 71 brilliant people who made me feel really inferior. As the program progressed though, I began to really enjoy my time in Ateneo. Believe it or not, I began catching up with the lessons, sorry for the stuttering, spending more time with my classmates, and even making the same horrible puns that they do every day. I won't do a pun, please, you'll hate me for it. 4 nights ago, all 72 of us were crying our hearts out as we graduated from the program. Not only because we survived a whole summer's worth of hell school, but also because we loved each other so much we couldn't stand leaving anymore. Looking back, my summer could have been really chill, relaxing, low-key, but instead, God gave me great challenges. And in those great challenges, He gave me an even greater dream. God knew what my heart longed for. He gave me an opportunity this summer to grow not only in knowledge, but even in character and spirit, way before I had any idea what that was all about. I will always be thankful to the Lord for planting in me a dream that made me not only good, not only better, but the best that He had to offer. Wow, you guys are really quiet. Okay, so just like me, I'm pretty sure God wants you guys to receive the best that He can offer as well. But sometimes it's a matter of us being willing to take the courage and step up to the plate for us to receive those blessings. And since God wants us to receive the best, for this we have to dare to dream. He says, I have come that you may have life to the full. God doesn't want you to just be happy. He wants you to have joy. Now let me distinguish the two. Being happy is, oh yeah, I got an A in the test, I'm so cool. And then when you get an F in your test, you're like, I got an F in my test. I hate this. I hate that. But joy, despite all the successes and failures you have, joy is constant. It's significant gladness, over time. It doesn't matter whether you're up or down, you're always joyful. You don't have to be happy, but you can find love and solace in the things that matter. That's true joy. God doesn't want you to be just important, He wants you to be significant. He wants you to not only exist in this world and take your classes and get a nice job, He wants you to make an impact on the lives of the people around you. So take a look at the person around you, the people around you. I hope these people have impacted you throughout this camp. I hope y'all be missing each other when y'all go home. Yeah, I know, it's sad. Alright. Let's get back to the talk, guys. And to be very honest, being rich, famous, successful can be good, but it's more important to be blessed on a deeper level by the Lord. And so for us to dare, we have to do 4 things. That's why the dare a while ago had 4 periods, because it's an acronym, mind blowing. The first is to dream big. Whoa. Don't settle for less when God can give you the best. Right? Oh my gosh. Don't settle for, pwede na to, ox na yan, socks lang. Diba? Our God is a big God. And if you want to dream big, then God will give you that big dream. For example, in my case, I just wanted a really chill summer. I just wanted a summer where I could kick back, relax, and just sink into my bed forever, and then wake up in June. But instead, God gave me a summer of challenges. He gave me a summer of growth. And in that summer, I also found my dream, which was, at that time, to become a better person, to develop in every aspect. So for you guys, make sure that when you dream, when you pursue a dream, don't just dream small, dream big. Second, ask. When? Matthew 7 says, ask and it will be given. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened unto you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be opened. Sometimes, our greatest fear of asking something from the Lord is, Lord, do I even deserve this? Lord, should I be asking for this? And sometimes, the greatest mistake we make is not asking in the first place. Our God is so loving and so generous. All it takes is simply asking Him, Lord, can you please help me? Lord, I need a hand. Lord, I need help in this situation. That's all it takes. Please, ask from the Lord. Next, when you're faced with obstacles in pursuing your dream, don't react. Respond. How are those two different? For example, if I pinch Martin on the arm, Martin, what would you say? Whoa. But of course, Martin's not going to be like that. He's going to say, ouch, yeah. But then after that, does he pinch you back? Please say no. Of course, when you get hit, of course it hurts. And the natural reaction is to say, ouch, yelp, help. But then, when you respond, you don't hit back. You simply, stand there, forgive the person, right? That's the difference between reacting and responding. Reaction is your natural way of facing a problem. But your response, it goes through both your mind and your heart. And you process first what you want to do and say and how you respond to that situation. For example, in my case, when I was faced with exams, of course, since it's an advanced program, of course I was going to fail. Come on, you guys didn't think that? And when I faced these failed exams, I was just thinking, wow, I'm so sad. I don't want to go through this program anymore. I suck. I'm not actually smart. But then the response had to be different. Despite my reaction of being sad about the test, about having the despair of I could have done better. Instead, I chose to respond by bouncing back during the next test, by studying better, by doing well in my classes. And that's how you want to respond to all of your problems. Whenever life hits you with an adversity, sure, you will react. But choose to respond with an action that is greater than your reaction. Pause. Okay. And finally, achieve, it's not the A, the E is the acronym. Achieve excellence. You always want to put in the work. You always want to work hard, study hard, train hard. In whatever you do, whatever you find your passion in, do it, give your very best. Whoa. And our God is so loving and so gracious. He's given us all your different talents, your unique capabilities, your own personalities. And it would be a shame for us to do something that isn't at 100% if it's for God. Amen. Sometimes we do things and we don't do them wholeheartedly because we think we suck at them. And it turns out we're actually pretty good at them. Like breathing, for example. That was a bad example. But when God gives you a gift and He offers you the opportunity to use it, don't be afraid to say yes. Always take that opportunity to pursue your dream and give it your very best. Not just your 80, not your 90, not your 99, your 150,000%. So always pursue your dreams with courage. And remember, guys, courage is not the absence of fear. You see, if courage were the absence of fear, I don't think anyone would be courageous. We're all afraid of something, right? We all have our own fears, our own doubts, our own anxieties. Courage is not the ability to say, I'm not scared of that. No. On the contrary, courage is being able to pursue your dreams above that fear. Always remember that you will be scared of something. There will always be something that you are not confident in. There will always be something that is super challenging and you don't want to do it anymore. But courage is not saying, I'm not scared of this. Courage is saying, I am scared of this. Yes, I am. But at the same time, Lord, you are stronger than this. You are greater than this. You are more powerful than this. And because you are stronger and you are with me, then that makes me stronger too. So always have courage, guys. And just to end with another quote from Nick. Just because I don't understand God's plans for me does not mean that He's not with me. Always trust in the Lord. Always have faith in the fact that God has you resting in the palms of His hands. Always believe that He will guide you towards whatever passion, whatever dream that you will have in life. And take courage. Yes, you will be afraid. Yes, you will be scared. But take courage. Take heart. Have faith in your God. Amen.